Hi everyone, welcome back to Icelo. My name is Fabiana and today we're going to be making some pants, but not just any pants. These are some Y2K inspired pants. I've been seeing them absolutely everywhere: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and even though at first glance they might seem a little bit too difficult to make, I'm going to show you how you can make the pattern in your own size. They have the cutest detail on the waist, so I'm going to show you how you can make that pattern piece to attach to your pants panel. Honestly, I've been wanting to make them for a while, so I thought it was about time I tried it out with a pant pattern from Icelo. So come along with me while I show you how to make the pattern in Icelo and some of the sewing process. I'm super excited, so let's just get started. I have the fabric for it already. It's this light denim fabric. I love the color. It's not too thick, so I think it's perfect since it's getting hotter already. But you could also make them in linen, for example, and they would be perfect for summer. Before I start working on the pattern in Icelo, let's break down the design so you understand a little bit better of what I want to do. I'll be working with a base pattern for the pants, and I'm going to trace a separate piece for the waistband detail that you see over here, and I'll add some straps to that waistband detail so you can tie it on the sides. Now that I kind of know what I want to do, I'm going to head into Icelo and go straight to design tools, and here's where all the patterns are. I'm just looking for the pants, and in this case I'm going to be using the straight pants pattern. I used the flared pants for another video and it could also work for this one, but let's just try a different one. The first thing I did was just name the pattern and save it. And then I'm going to select my avatar, which is the one that has my measurements. If you want to create your own avatar, you can, and you can have more than one avatar here, depending if you sew for different people or different sizes. And this is how the straight pants look. I actually really like how they look. I just want to widen like the boot of the pants. So I'm going to go into advanced mode and look for hem width and just add a few centimeters to that. And it's looking pretty good. I really don't feel necessary to edit or modify any other measurements as the pants already look how I want them to look. Here with the fit map, I can tell where the pants will fit a little bit tighter. And once I know I like the fit of the pattern, I like to play with the colors and fabrics so it looks a little bit more to what I'm going to sew. And if you guys didn't know, Icelo also has a textile calculator where you can see how much fabric you'll need for a specific pattern. I find this tool super helpful because I just quickly see what I need, how much fabric, write that down and take it with me to the fabric store. After that, I can save my pattern. I always download mine in the US letter format, but there's tons of formats you can choose from. And after printing, I just assemble my pattern. Okay, so I've already assembled and cut my pattern pieces. It was super easy. Now I have my front panel, my back panel, and my waistband. I'm not going to use this waistband because I'm going to be making the detail I told you about. So we're not going to be using this piece. And that also means that it'll sit a little bit mid-waist and not high waist, which is perfect because that's how I like my pants to fit me. All of the pattern pieces have notches so you can match the fabric when you're sewing. And for example, we have darts here, so we also know to close them on the fabric. I'm going to cut both of these pattern pieces, and after attaching the front and back panels, I'm going to cut out the waistband panel. Okay, so here I have both of my front panels with their darts ready. I have my 2 back panels prepared as well. And now we're just going to attach them on the front center seam. Okay, so quick update of where I am right now. I've already sewn the back panels and the front panels together, and I just wanted to share that, you know, when you try on a pattern that even though it's not a full garment yet, you just see how it's looking on your body. Well, I do that with everything I sew, and I can literally tell these pants are going to fit me so perfectly, just like a glove. So I'm super excited about that. I forgot to mention that for this center front and center back seams, I pressed them to the side and I zigzag stitched them. And now I think I'm going to work on the waistband pieces, and then we can just move on and attach the zipper. I think I'm going to attach it on my left side. Okay, so I've cut my front and back pieces for the waistband, and I cut 2 of each. And as you can see, I've marked with pins one of the sides, and this is basically going to be my left side because I'm going to be attaching the zipper on the left side, and I want the opening to be on the left side as well. And as you know, to tie the waistband like on top of the pants, you need some straps, so I cut 2 35cm straps. I'm going to show you how I like to make my straps, especially with fabrics like chambray or denim. And then I'm going to attach it to the pants. Here I have my 4 straps, 2 for the front and 2 for the back. And I think that what I'm going to do now is just attach these pieces together. So this is the back, and this is the side that I left with a little gap. Let's do it like this. I'm going to attach them over here. So I have both of my waistband panels. I'm just going to open up the seam over here. Okay, so I'm going to grab one of them, and if you fold it just by the seam, you'll see that one's longer than the other. The longer one is the back, and this is the front. And I'm going to grab the other side and face them right sides together. And this is what we're going to do. You're going to grab 2 straps and attach them to one of the sides over here. You could do 1 strap, you could do 2, you could do 3. That's honestly up to you and whatever you like. I think I like 2, so let's just see how they look. And I'm just going to place them about there. I think that's a good place. Okay, so what I'm going to be closing is only this sides and the bottom. We're not going to be closing the top edge. Now I just have to add the other straps here and make sure they're on the same spot so they match. Okay, so I think I just had the best idea ever. I was initially planning on obviously sewing this panel piece to the pants on the waistline, but I was thinking, what if I just do it a separate piece? That way I can wear it whenever I want with the pants, and it's not something that's always attached to the pants. That way I have like a simple pair of pants, and when I want to add this, I can. I think that would work, and it actually makes things a lot easier. I just have to finish the pants as I would any normal pants. I would add a facing on the waist, and I would just close this entire thing and turn it around. So I think I'm going to do that, and let's just see how it looks. Here I had just closed the sides and the bottom side, but I'm also going to close the top waist and leave a little opening so I can just flip it around. I am fully done with the pants, and I'm so glad I decided to try out this pattern. I've been eyeing it for a while, and even before sewing them, I knew they were going to fit me so well. I could just tell from the digital avatar and how it looked with my measurements. But I have to admit that I just tried them on and they fit me so perfectly. They're so comfortable. They hug my body just right. And that's something that never happens to me with other commercial patterns. If you haven't watched that already, I also made a pair of linen pink capri pants, and they also fit me so well. I used the flared pants pattern for that one. It's a different fit than this one, but they're both incredibly good patterns to have in your closet. Here I have the pants. As you know, I made a separate piece for the waistband panel. I was initially going to sew it to the pants, but as I was sewing, I realized that it would be so fun to just have my normal pair of pants and my separate piece that I could take on and off whenever I want. And look how beautiful. I absolutely love the fabric as well. As I mentioned, it's a light denim, so like a chambray fabric. I added the zipper on the side. And as you know, I modified the pattern in Icelo, so the hem was a little bit wider, and this you just tie it on the side of the zipper. So let me try it on and show you how it looks.